Hey, and welcome to our in-depth comparison of the Porsche 911 GT3 RS 992 versus the 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray. Watch until the end of the video to know my final verdict on which car is better. So the main difference between these two cars is their weight. For any sports car, nothing sets it apart from its competitors like its weight, as it dramatically affects its speed and performance in many ways on any terrain. With this in mind, the German manufacturer made the Porsche 911 GT3 RS 992 very light with only 1,450 kilograms. After using it, I found that the lightweight gives it an added aerodynamic advantage, and it increases its speed and overall performance. Also, I discovered its fuel consumption to be relatively low, as less energy is required to run it. On the other hand, the 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray did not do badly for itself, despite being 80 kilograms heavier than the Porsche. Coming in at 1,530 kilograms when we weighed it, it was also not an alarming figure for a sports car of its kind. When we drove it around, this 8th generation Corvette had a lot to offer, including its full aerodynamic advantage, which made the ride breathtaking. Engine. Being a successor of the renowned Porsche 911 GT3, the German manufacturer knew they had to outdo themselves in creating the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. True to this, when we tested the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, the engine, outdoing themselves seems like an understatement. Powered by a 4-liter flat-6 engine that produces 518 HP, the car achieved a top speed of 194 miles per hour. Also, it accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3 seconds, and 0 to 100 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds. During our test, this ride felt like a dream come true. The 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray had a massive 6-liter V8 engine, producing 490 horsepower. According to the manufacturer, Chevy's top speed is 194 miles per hour. But when we tested it, it reached a top speed of 184 miles per hour, having sprinted from 0 to 60 in just 2.8 seconds. This impeccable acceleration was enabled by the Z51 performance package that comes with it. Although the Chevrolet Corvette accelerates faster than the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, the Porsche takes the lead in this category, as it has a superior engine, making it a better car. Speed and performance. For many car enthusiasts, the speed and performance of a sports car make it unique and worthy of every dollar that's used on it. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS seemed to understand this assignment when we tested it, combining both aspects and an additional touch of elegance. When we took it for a test drive, it achieved a top speed of 194 miles per hour, scaling from 0 to 100 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds. This transmission was smooth and effortless, thanks to the 7-speed PDK, which is genuinely every driver's dream. Surprisingly, the car also turned out to be fuel efficient, consuming about 18.5 mpg. Comparatively, the 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray also did remarkably well, with a top speed of 184 miles per hour when we drove it, and the ability to sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.8 seconds. The ride was also smooth, as it has an 8-speed, dual-speed automatic clutch transmission, which eased its performance on the road and track during our test. After subjecting it to a 200-mile fuel economy test, it attained a record of 26 mpg, which was a bit thirsty for a sports car of its kind. In this category, the Porsche 911 GT3 RS is a better car than the 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray because it has better performance and it's more fuel efficient. Interior. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS is built especially for the track. It's a race car at heart. With this in mind, its manufacturer saw the need to emphasize this in its make. The interior seats are lightweight and very comfortable, crafted with microfiber, which I thought was a nice touch. However, its purpose is to cut the weight. Also, the cockpit is designed to facilitate every need of a racetrack driver, starting with the 7-speed PDK that's exclusively found in race cars only. Driving a vehicle with this kind of transmission was a dream come true. To give the car additional aerodynamic advantages needed on the racetrack, Porsche decided to get rid of the trunk in the front, though I'd say it was worth it. Also, I discovered that the car is fitted with a fire extinguisher, which is not something you see every day. The interior of the Chevrolet Corvette Stingray left our mouths agape, as indeed a mere description in articles barely does it any justice. The seats are covered in leather, replica suede and rear metal rim, giving them a touch of class and elegance, making me fall in love. Every accentuated detail is flawless, including the headliner, which is immaculately stitched. The steering wheel is square, which I found to be very captivating, with a fitted 12-inch touchscreen, which aids the driver in driving, and when it comes to storage space, both the front and the back trunk are there for you. However, the rear compartment is only valid when the removable rooftop is on. We used the front one as we did not have much luggage during our test. In this category, the Chevrolet Corvette Stingray is a better car than the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, as it has a better interior design and features. How do these two cars compare in terms of specifications? From the table below, it's evident that the main difference between the Porsche 911 GT3 RS and the 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray is their fuel capacity. We found the Porsche to be more fuel efficient than the Stingray. Similarities between the Porsche 911 GT3 RS and the 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray. Though these vehicles are completely different, I noted that they have similar drivetrains, both using the rear-wheel drive. Also, these cars have two seats, as they are both mainly crafted for racetracks. Additionally, the two vehicles are said to share the same speed. However, during our test, the Chevrolet Corvette Stingray was a bit slower, coming in at 10 miles per hour slower than the manufacturer. Things you should know before purchasing a Porsche 911 GT3 RS. As exciting as the thought is of getting your hands on one of these, there are a few things I discovered while using the car that I feel you need to know before purchasing it. The first thing I learned is to increase air intake, for the betterment of aerodynamic advantages. And also to increase speed, you have to forgo the front trunk on this car, as in its place are fitted air vents. So if you're a big shopper like me, you might want to explore other options. Also, if you're thinking of purchasing it and flaunting it around the city of LA, you might want to reconsider your choice, because it's crafted mainly as a sports car, specially designed for the track. When I drove it on the road, I can assure you the experience was not as thrilling as you would imagine, due to the various customizations made to suit the racetracks. What we liked: it has excellent speed. It's very light, weighing 1,450 kilograms. It has a very superior engine. It has a large fuel tank. It's fuel efficient. What we did not like: it's very costly, and it does not have a front trunk. Things you should know before purchasing a 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray. The Corvette Stingray has been known to charm its way into anyone who sees it immediately without convincing. However, before it charms its way into your heart, there are a few facts you should know about. First of all, if you're looking for a daily driver for you and your family, you might want to look at other options. I found this car to be only a two-seater made for the track. Also, it has a small fuel tank capacity, which significantly made us stop to refill it often. Despite all that, I found its speed performance very good. And also the fact that it comes in an affordable price compared to other cars of its caliber is great. What we liked: it has remarkable speed. Both the front and the rear trunk are accessible. The rooftop is removable, and it comes at an affordable price compared to other cars of its caliber. What we did not like: it has a vast fuel consumption. It has a small fuel tank capacity. Verdict: which is better, Porsche 911 GT3 RS or 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray? After defensive research on both cars and subjecting each to a test, I concluded that the Porsche is the winner, combining speed, performance, and general excellence in every aspect. It passes all the tests that a high-end race car needs effortlessly, without compromising quality. Though the 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray is comparatively capable, it still has a few things to work on before it can compete. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, let us know what you would like us to compare next. And thanks for watching.